sports fans, this is Stephen Hill for JustMyPicks.com. I'm going to bring you a special Panthers versus Dolphins matchup for Week 12. Cam Newton is a phenomenal quarterback. We've seen him go through some highs, some lows. We've also seen the Miami Dolphins go through a lot of things. With them beating the Chargers last week, it was a lot of things that went right and went their way. They fought back through adversity, you know, with all the crazy stuff going on in their locker room and how the NFL is investigating them. They did a lot of passionate things. Looking at Ryan Tannehill and some of his stats, I can say I'm amazed. He is getting the heck beat out of him each and every week, but that is a young football team. And they're dealing with injuries and loss of players due to suspension and the Richie Incognito situation. So you have to look at this from a nutshell. Can the Dolphins create enough pressure on Cam Newton and that defense? Can it really do a lot of things with Cameron Wake? Can that defense create mismatches for Steve Smith or for D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart? Can they stop Mike Tolbert from getting those small yards when they used him on those 3rd and 3s, on those 2nd and 1s? Can they really do that? The answer probably is no, because the Carolina Panthers are an outstanding rushing team. When Cam Newton gets the ball going and he gets to running that football and he gets to throwing that football also, you can almost forget trying to stop Cam Newton, because with his legs, he's more deadly, and that adds another dimension to this Carolina Panthers offense also. Tight end Greg Olsen has been Cam Newton's safety net for the past couple of months, and we've seen him come up big time after big time. Also, Steve Smith, as always, one of the faster NFL wide receivers who gets and does what he needs to do, talks a little smack and rubs your face in it too. You see that attitude that he has rubbing off on Cam Newton, and they're really passionate. You know, in that defense, Luke Kuechly is doing a lot of great things. You look at what they've done since trading Beeson to the Giants, and you look at some of the little strategies that they wanted to deploy and things like that. Ron Rivera, to start the season, was on my hot list for coaches that were going to get fired, but he's somehow looking like he's going to save his job if they make the playoffs. And the Carolina Panthers are a sneaky team. You look at their record and say, what have they done? They've won 5 games in a row before this week, and really looking at what they can do moving forward, I think that their schedule is soft enough to where they can pick off a couple more teams. You know that they had that game against the Atlanta Falcons towards the last game of the season. You're looking at some of these road games that they could possibly win. And I'm picking them not only to win this game, but I'm picking them to make the playoffs as a wild card spot. The main thing is their run game and their defense. Those are 2 things you need to really get involved in a playoff game and potentially make the playoffs. So they have both of those. So they have a quarterback they can depend on in Cam Newton. So his maturity level is showing us that he's maturing and going to a new level as far as a quarterback. And those are the kind of things you need to be a playoff team. Check me out at JustMyPicks.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at JustMyPicksTV. You can also check me out on YouTube, YouTube.com/JustMyPicksTV. Please subscribe. Please check out all of our videos. Share our videos in your sports groups on Facebook. And also, as always, check us out for Week 13 predictions next week. And have a blessed day.